That is brilliant. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, 28 seconds, gang. And we're just going to have a fun time here. This is easy and fun and happy times. Really excited about this rally. Okay. This is so cool. I think this is great. All right. 10 seconds. And the board is hot now. Chris and Rosie, Shenandoah Country Q102. Do you recognize this? Does this take you back in time? Maybe you were watching as a kid, or you had some folks over. It was Sunday night, and you were watching Chips.
Yes.
It's the only thing you watched on Sunday nights. I'll tell you that. In my house, that's the way it was. We're so lucky. Today we've got just one of the nicest guys ever. Erik Estrada is in the studio with us, and you certainly remember him as Ponch from Chips. And Erik, welcome to the Chris and Rosie show, man.
Thank you. It's good to be here. Thank you for having me.
It is great to have you here. So you're in town because we've got something very special happening here in Shenandoah Country.
Yeah.
Winchester was chosen by Harley Davidson to be the place to be for the Harley Owners Group Rally.
Right.
And you come to things like this a lot, do you?
Well, I also come because my buddy, Sheriff of Winchester.
That's right, Lenny
Frederick
Milholland
County
right
now.
here.
When I met him, he was Sheriff of Winchester.
That's right, that's right. Oh, turn the mic so it's right on you there. There we go.
Yeah, when I met him, he was Sheriff of Winchester. Now he's Frederick County, and we go back, me and Lenny go back, Milholland.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
15 years, yeah.
Wow.
He's a great guy, and he, and I always say, hey, you ever need me out there for anything? Especially when he's running for re-election. I like that. and he is, folks.
Oh no, here we go.
You gotta get in there. You gotta vote for Lenny Milholland. He's only gonna do it one more time. He says.
He
This
says.
is Lenny Milholland. I group this
And
out.
so I come out,
Right.
I jump on a plane and show up, and then we do whatever we have to do, and we're promoting this great motorcycle event.
It is fantastic. We've got people coming from as far away as California,
Ohio,
right?
too. Yeah, a bunch of people. Yesterday I had like 500 people on my line. And
Wow.
It was
Now,
wonderful.
in 39 states, I hear, in 4 countries, they're all coming, and this is
Right.
where they will be,
Right.
and everybody having a fun time. Make sure you welcome our guests when you see them. If you haven't seen Harleys yet, you're going to see them all over the place. I have.
Yeah.
You hear the rumble, and you see those beautiful bikes.
Bikers are great, charitable, generous.
It's true.
Really family people, family home style folk. And also people who are into the sporting clays and trap and ski, which is one of my hobbies. I've always found them through the years to be really good folk.
It's true. Now, will you be on the Old Town Mall tonight for the biker wedding? You're going to be able to attend that?
Probably not, but I've been at I was at the shop yesterday. Well, yesterday morning we were at Costco because Costco helped us out.
Yeah.
They sent all the donuts and buns and coffee and everything. It was great. So we did that in the morning at 7 o'clock to 9, and then I was at the shop all day.
Right, Groves Winchester Harley Davidson. So
Yeah,
a lot of people.
And I'm going there after here for. We're gonna have the female bikers.
Oh, that's great.
About 300 of them.
So you had, how many people did you say in line yesterday?
About 500.
We have been told, as soon as I said Erik Estrada is going to be on the Chris and Rosie show, I got so many people messaging me saying, this guy is so down to earth, he's so real, you have trouble realizing he's a celebrity that the world knows. Like he's a name everybody knows, Erik Estrada, and that's what they tell me, and it's absolutely true. This is the first time that we've met, and you're just the most down to earth guy, and you say you've got a goal when you have like 500 people in your line to meet you.
Well, if I have people in my line, I won't leave until everybody in the line is taken care of. Or they cut the line.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, why is that? Why do you feel like you want to spend time with them?
Because, look, they've watched me. I was in their home. The show was a great show in the sense, of course, you had the bikes. It was the modern day cowboys, 2 guys on motorcycles with the horses, right? But basically, when people see me, they get so excited that some of them lose it, for a second. And I get that, and I understand why. It's because when they watched the show as a kid, they watched it with grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, first boyfriend, first girlfriend.
Right.
And so they have subconsciously warm, fuzzy feelings. And when they see me, it's like, and so it's a good thing. And if a person's willing to stand in the line that I'm doing, I won't leave. If they're willing to stay there, and I don't take breaks, I go straight through.
Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's just the way it is. It's a personal thing with me.
If you're just joining us right now, Erik Estrada from Chips is here in Shenandoah Country on the Chris and Rosie show, and he's part of the Harley Owners Group. The big gathering of Harley owners this weekend in Shenandoah Country. And by the way, you can find out more about it at chrisandrosieshow.com. But so this is a personal thing for you?
Yes, it's a personal thing. First, he's my bud, and then he's a good buddy of mine. And I like people, basically. I just like people. I started working at the age of 5, selling snow cones in Spanish Harlem with my grandfather. So I got that sense of it. Then I used to shine shoes at Columbus Circle, So always had a job after school, so I've always relate to people. I like people, basically.
Let me ask you this. You were on Chips, that's where you got your fame worldwide, right?
Yeah.
So when you were an actor, you were not a motorcycle cop. Did you know how to ride a motorcycle when you auditioned? I've always been told if you're an actor and they say the part says you have to be able to ride a horse.
You tell them yes.
You tell them yes. Okay, so
you lie. You learn to lie. As an actor, you learn to lie.
Is that what happened? Is that what happened?
No, I just once I was shown, I almost didn't get the part because the creator of the show, Rick Rosner, and producer, had me audition, and in the audition, I had an audition with Larry. He was already set. He played Baker.
Yeah.
Right.
He was already set to play John Baker, and they were looking for a partner to team off, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I got in there, and I had an audition with him, and I thought I knew all my lines. I got them all down to do my audition with him, and I skipped the whole page, and I got so mad at myself that I punched the producer's door. Because we were standing up in the room, and I turned around and punched it. And then I said, "Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I hate making mistakes." He says, "That's Poncharella." That mistake that I made helped me get it. NBC said, "No, he's not right for the role." We saw him in Kojak. He was an arsonist. We saw him in Maddox. He was a heroin addict. We saw him in Hawaii Five-0. He shot a priest.
You can't make that guy a cop.
So the creators say, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put Estrada in a uniform and sit on a bike and do an interview. And that made me visually neutral.
When did you learn to ride the bike?
When I got the job. I grew up in New York. I was riding the subway or the bus.
Right, exactly.
So they sent Scott Wilson from Sacramento, instructor, to teach me how to ride, do the figure eights and around the cones and accelerating and coming to a standstill stop without taking your feet off the floorboards, and then spudding off.
Well, it must have stuck because now you're still riding and you're here in town. If you're just joining us, we've got Erik Estrada from Chips right here on the Chris and Rosie show, and he's here because of the Harley Owners Group. Yes. The rally is tonight, and tomorrow there's a parade. Are you in the parade tomorrow?
No, I'm not in the parade, but I'll probably be kicking it off.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. All right. So it starts over at Groves Winchester Harley Davidson.
Yes, and there's a lot of stuff going on over there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, fun things, great caterers, great music. Yesterday they had a band there. They were so awesome. I even shook my booty a little bit.
Well, you were on Dancing with the Stars, the Spanish season, right?
Did. Yeah, I did. I only did it because my mother wanted me to do it.
Yes.
She says, "Ay, Papo, it's been so long since you've been on Latin television. All my girlfriends are saying that you've fallen from the sky." I said, "Ma," because she had heard that I turned it down twice. She had heard in the Spanish afternoon talk shows that I was asked to be on it, and I said, "No, Ma, I don't want to do that." I was 62 then. I'm 70 now, but I was 62 then, and I said, "Ma, you know how hard that stuff is? I don't need that, Ma. Please." She'd say, my mother used to call me Papo. That was my street name. Yeah. She would say, "Ay, Papo, please." I said, "Okay, Ma. I figured I'll accept it. Get on the show. Get kicked off real quick."
That's the plan.
I went all the way. I came in third.
No way!
I beat all the other guys.
So did you get injured? Because it seems like everybody.
Yeah, I did get injured. It became a personal challenge.
Oh wow!
I mean, I was getting up at 1 and 2 in the morning, go to the bathroom, and then afterwards, I go to practice, and I practice for another hour, and then try to go back to bed. I ended up losing 26 pounds.
Wow.
A tremendous strain of sleep deprivation.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
But I came in third.
How about that? Congratulations.
Yeah, my mother was happy.
There you
It's
go.
all about your mother.
Yeah, for sure. So again, if you're just joining us, because I know a lot of folks are punching around, this is the Chris and Rosie show, and that voice is Erik Estrada from Chips. And so, let me ask you. So we've got a whole bunch of questions here, but a friend of mine wanted to know. We were at dinner last night, and my friend Terrence said, "You know what? He's been in Winchester so many times, Grand Marshal of the Grand Feature Parade, and again, friends with Lenny, and so you're here several times. Is there something that you look forward to doing every time you come to Winchester? Like, I got to go eat here, or I got to go make sure I see this, or..."
Well, definitely going to the Harley Davidson in Winchester.
Yeah,
Barbara, oh, she's there.
Yeah, gross. That's great.
And hanging out with Lenny Milholland, my bud. And the first time I came out, they took me to have some ribs. So I got a rib like, you know.
That's awesome.
Rib fetish.
No, so when you're back in LA where you live, is it all tofu and stuff like that still?
No, it's mostly greens.
Greens.
Ah.
They eat so healthy out there.
Well, we try,
Yeah,
but
that's great.
I love my ice cream and I love my chocolate.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's delicious stuff. So let me ask
And
you.
I love garlic on my
Oh, I knew you were going to answer this. I'm trying to.
Parmesan.
I'm trying to get away.
I love it with garlic lots of it.
I'm trying to get away from food because I
No.
knew you were going to get to garlic. So yesterday, if you missed this, there's that life hack that's going around. In fact, we even put it up, didn't we?
Yes, it's at chrisandrosieshow.com, and they say it works perfectly.
The stupid video. Now they're high-fiving Lenny and Erik. It's that one where you use your hand to, oh, is this the best way ever to peel
Yes,
garlic?
and it's so simple.
I had a recipe that called for garlic. I said, wait a minute, let me go get that video up from chrisandrosieshow.com. And I tried it, and it does not work.
You didn't
And
do it right.
I killed 4 garlic cloves trying to get that thing done, and no. And all that happened was my hand stunk like garlic. And I
Yeah.
couldn't get it off. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, Estrada's going to be in the studio. I'm going to stink. And so I've scrubbed it with everything from Ajax to Windex and finally got it off, but...
Did you get it off? I don't know.
The first thing he does, he comes, he hugs you in the studio, and then Erik goes to shake my hand, and he said, "Whoa, it smells like garlic in here." Oh, for the love of Pete! But that's the kind of guy you are. You're so much fun. You've been so much fun. Thank you so much for spending time with us, Erik.
Yes.
I can't even tell you what a treat it's been to have you in here. And everyone told us they're exactly right. You're a down-to-earth kind of guy that everybody would want to know. I know why Lenny is friends with you, and I know why you're friends with Lenny, because we love Lenny too.
Yeah.
But I know why Lenny is friends with you, because you guys are great salt-of-the-earth people. And thank you so much for coming to Winchester for this great event. And if you want to know more about the event, by the way, we've got the parade route, the closed.
The roads that'll be
You
closed,
say
the
it.
parade route.
Yeah, all of those things.
All those things.
Are at chrisandrosieshow.com, so you can go take a look at that. All of the events, the schedule of things that
Sure.
are going on. And tonight we will be in Old Town Winchester. There's a big wedding that's going to happen. You're going to feel the rumble and see these beautiful bikes, and we can't wait. If you can't be there, we're going to have some video for you to see it. Erik, anything else you want to say to the folks in Shenandoah Country before you go?
Yeah, God be safe. God bless you all, and love your mama. We only get one.
That's
Aw.
exactly right. Erik Estrada, a class act here on the Chris and Rosie Show. It's 8:27. Well, that was so
That
much
was
fun.
so awesome.
I can't tell you, I appreciate it so much. I know how busy you are,
No, but thanks for having
and
me.
really, it's a pleasure. It really is. And I can't say that about
If
every
you like,
week.
me and Lenny can always return.
That's
We would
great.
love that to happen.
Anytime. And he knows this too. Anytime. Anytime.
Sure.